Hi, this is Rod Saunders from Jew and Greek. Well, the verdict is in, and Todd Bentley has been deemed unfit for ministry. The panel assessing the charges took their time and finally issued their ruling on Thursday. And Dr. Michael Brown, who was overseeing the panel, posted it online. The ruling also stated that his ordination should be rescinded. Thank God for these men, and at least one woman, who did their jobs in the face of criticism and held the man accountable. The article stated, in a statement Friday, January 3rd, Brown, who oversaw the review of Bentley's conduct, outlined the steps used to evaluate concerns about Bentley and said he was committed to a fair and impartial process for Bentley. I wanted everything to come to light, Brown said. Brown said that he met with Bentley, who initially agreed to cooperate with the inquiry. Later, Bentley's lawyer sent a cease and desist letter to Brown asking him to stop the investigation. Brown said he sent questions to Bentley's lawyer but received no answer. He said that the investigation was handled in a legal, ethical, and biblical manner. Brown dismissed the idea that the panel had been on a witch hunt, saying that instead, panel members invested hundreds of hours in their work. Brown also said that Bentley refused to meet face-to-face with his accusers. And while sins should be confessed privately, he told RNS when a leader over a period of many years and repeatedly violates biblical standards, public accountability is called for. I've been in the charismatic movement for nearly 40 years, and I've seen just about everything. Jim Baker, Jimmy Swaggart, Ted Haggard, Robert Tilton, Carlton Pearson, Eddie Long, Richard Roberts, sex scandals, money scandals, doctrinal scandals. It's enough to make you want to leave the charismatic movement, which I actually did for a couple of years back around the turn of the century. It's time we got our act together and demand accountability in all of these areas for the sake of the gospel of the kingdom. Many years ago, there was a large and influential charismatic church where the pastor was revealed to have had an affair with a female staff member. The pastor was a great preacher, and the congregation loved him, but he messed up big time. The church was divided. Some wanted him to stay on, and others wanted him to resign. The board met to discuss the matter. One guy said, "He needs to be removed." Another one said, "He confessed and repented. I think we should keep him on." Another one said, "Maybe we could just tell him to take a leave of absence and then be restored." Another one said, "He can't be restored. He violated our trust." Another one said, "Who are we to judge? Besides, if he leaves, we'll lose half the congregation." On and on it went until they finally asked the opinion of the church's very popular youth minister, who said simply, "Gentlemen, if we don't have integrity, what do we have?" The point was clear: to keep the pastor around after he was caught in a sex scandal would strip the church of their integrity. How could they preach morality and faithfulness to others if their own pastor wasn't held accountable for his infidelity? The pastor was removed, but it came at a cost. Attendance went down, and it threw the church into a budget crunch. It took them 10 years to recover. These scandals have far-reaching repercussions. When a minister engages in sexual immorality, financial shenanigans, or teaches heresy, it doesn't just affect him and his family. It affects hundreds or potentially thousands of people, possibly tens of thousands. But more than that, it grieves the heart of God. I applaud this panel's courage and integrity in rendering this finding, and I hope to see more accountability like this in the future, regardless of the nature of the charges. We can hardly blame the critics for addressing these issues if we aren't willing to do so ourselves. For it is time for judgment to begin with God's household. 1 Peter 4:17. Thanks for watching.